They say that every rose has its thorn, but this one's especially prickly. I'm James the Greek.
And I'm the DA.
And this is Man Cave Sports. DA, what's going on? Today I want to talk a little something about multiple topics. I want to start off with Pete Rose, but we're also going to take some time to show you that we want to be the most interactive podcast in sports on YouTube. So we're going to answer your comments. So every week when we tell you, hey guys, put your comments in there, we'd love to hear them. We're not talking trash. We actually read them, and some people are actually interested in what David Aardsma's doing.
And we might talk trash to you in the meantime. That's kind of fun, actually. I'm looking forward to this.
Okay, cool.
I was thinking about not reading them and just kind of get hit with it and just go for it, but I felt like I needed to do a little research, so I wanted to read them a little bit.
I like it. But before we go to that, I want to talk a little bit about Pete Rose.
Yes.
Pete Rose has been sitting there running his mouth for years, and it's about time that we shut him up. Not everything in baseball involves you, Pete Rose. If you're watching, you have nothing to do with Ohtani. You have nothing to do, period, with baseball. You have been blacklisted. So stop politicking to be in the Hall of Fame.
I just feel like at this point he just wants to not be the only absolute idiot in the game, like the only idiot to have voted, to had bet on the game. I think he wants Ohtani. I think he's rooting for Ohtani to have actually been involved in a real gambling scandal and him gambling on baseball and gambling on games, and he went on into some, I don't know who, he on a video on Baseball Quotes is the one who threw this on X, but he basically said, and I'm going to quote, I'm not going to perfect quote it, but he basically said that he hoped back in the 70s that he had an interpreter to blame for his gambling and he would have never gotten caught. So in doing so, he's basically saying, yeah, Ohtani bet on the game, and he's lying about it and going through an interpreter. Obviously, we know this is all untrue. And the big difference is he actually worked with the investigation, a federal investigation, by the way, not just a Major League Baseball commissioner investigation, a federal investigation, gave up his phone, gave up every single piece of information, and proved he had nothing to do with it. So I say to Pete Rose, go yourself.
I saw a lot of baseballs that have been signed. I'm sorry, I bet on baseball, Pete Rose. But recently I saw that he actually signed a couple of baseballs. I saw it on the internet. I cannot guarantee that it's authentic. But if he did say, I'm sure Ohtani is sorry he bet on baseball too, or something to that effect, and signed it Pete Rose, you are now defaming Ohtani. You are now trying to make money off of Ohtani, and you're trying to get back into the spotlight because nobody gives a damn about you. And every single time I'm on Facebook and I see somebody talking about Pete Rose should be allowed in baseball, do you know what my response is, DA?
No. What do you hit back with?
I say, you're right. He should be allowed back in baseball, except for the fact that betting on games wasn't the worst thing that he did. He had an affair with a 14-year-old, allegedly.
Did he really? Allegedly. Oh, well, I didn't know about that. That's not good. But to me, the one thing I hate, and I call you out on this, and everybody out there that is a Pete Rose defender, just get over the idea that he had so many hits. He had 4,256 hits. Get over it. He did the only thing we can't do in baseball, which is gamble on games. And then for all of you people, it doesn't matter, it's about the stats. No, that's literally the only rule we have. That's it. That's the only rule. And not only did he break it, he lied about it. He lied about it to the commissioner. He didn't come forward to it. In 2004, he finally admitted to betting on games. Finally, 2004, this happened, I don't even know when this happened, 80s? And so 2004, he finally admits to betting on games. Then 2015, ESPN finds out, you little piece of piece of shit, fuck you, sorry, Pete Rose, that he went out there and gambled on his own games. And this has all now been proven as fact. So not only did he lie his entire career, he lied then once he got caught, then he lied again, and we keep giving him second chances. And there's defenders out there saying, oh, it's not that bad. Oh, it's literally the only rule we have. Stop, get over it, and stop making excuses for a piece of shit.
David, just want to let you know that I wasn't actually saying that he should be in the Hall. I was being facetious. Because I want to tell these people that, okay, you don't think gambling is a big problem? Fine, it's not a big problem to you. But guess what is? Dating a 14-year-old!
Yes.
So
I didn't want to hit that. I don't even know about that. That's crazy how that's not a bigger story.
I'll tell you the story. While he was a player in spring training, he made friends with a 14-year-old girl, and he said that...
Allegedly.
No, that is not alleged. He admitted that he made friends with a 14-year-old girl and said that he did not sleep with her until she was with the age of legal consent at 16. So you're telling me that Pete Rose is the most honorable man ever and said, I'll wait 2 years for you, 14-year-old. And then once you turn 16, which is still disgusting, by the way, I don't care if the legal age is 16. If you're a 30-year-old man and you're dating a 16-year-old, there's something wrong with you psychologically. And she testified in front of a judge that it happened when she was 14.
Wow.
So for all of you people that are sitting there saying, oh, Pete Rose, you should be in the Hall. No, he should actually be in jail. I talked about OJ and where he'll be playing his football in the future with the Devil and Michael Vick eventually. Pete Rose can be the manager on that team and take bets.
Oh, wow. Yep. Woman testifies she had sex with Pete Rose when she was 14. New York Times. Good for him. Like, just a great guy. You know, that's just the type of people who defend. I'm sure the people who are defending Pete Rose get right behind the Bauer train and defending Bauer left and right. Probably the same people.
And for any of you that want to debate us on why Pete Rose belongs in the Hall of Fame, feel free to drop a comment. We will respond to you. At least I will. David, not so much. His wife doesn't let him do a lot of stuff during the week. But my wife actually likes me.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button. More likes equals more great content for you. And if you haven't, subscribe now